Hey, what's up? I'm X, and welcome back to the 4 Idiots series, the series where I show you how to do content in RuneScape as quickly as possible. I've been training up my sailing a lot, and you can tell because I've got mad honeys behind me. Today, we're going to be covering the Gwenith Elf Barracuda Trials. To do the Gwenith course, you're going to need 72 sailing and the completion of the Regicide quest. Getting here, just take your fastest and most upgraded skiff boat to this area here and talk to the lady. I'm not going to explain the Barracuda trials, as I'm going to assume that you've done the previous two in at least some capacity. Please import the tiles that I've left in the description, they're for you. These are a combination of several other guide makers' tiles labeled for my preferences, as well as some viewer contributions. As always, I'll be leaving an unlisted video of all 3 completions of the course in the description as well. The aim of this course is not only to collect every box, but also activate every crystal gate. But you can sort of put the crystal gates out of mind because you can just follow this path here. Here are some of the differences with this course. There are these little swirly white crystal motes which will give you a free wind mote to use when you pass over them. You don't have to necessarily be right on top of them, and some of them are worth skipping, and that's just going to come with time and practice. There's also these rising spiky crystals that will appear. If you do happen to run over them, click 3 times on the back of your boat to break off the crystals, and that will do slow damage to you. You can ignore these slightly if you want to, but the damage does add up over time. Boosting through them does make it so that they don't go onto your ship, but there are some instances where it's just better as a time save to accept it. For the most part, everything is in a nice little Pac-Man line for you to follow and eat up the numbers. In these early cups, however, there's some differences. I'd encourage you to take it slow and follow along with the video in the description and make sure that you have a loose understanding of what we're doing and where we're going. For the swordfish, after coming out of the first portal, we're going to make this kind of turn here. That's the only difference. You can follow the path safely until the end. Also, please excuse the tiles, some of them say boost, these are day 1 tiles. And while they're still good, they're not optimal. So I did get my time with them, but I'd encourage you to look at your chat for any time it says the wind dies down with your sail, or roughly every 30 seconds, and you should be boosting when it says that. For the shark trial, you're going to want to do the same course as the swordfish, but after crate 36, head around this loop and into the portal, and then follow the trail as normal. Lastly, for the Marlin time, there's a crossover from the 92 path to the 65. This is a little out of sequence, but it shouldn't jostle things up too much. This is the only real difference from the main course. Following the colored paths is just as simple. I'll leave you now with a slightly sped up version of the Marlin trials, as the last couple of videos have gotten me hate for speeding up too much. You can't make everybody happy. But again, please check the description for the full video not sped up. Like, comment, and sub, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.